Every day is Halloween at Chuck E. Cheese Halloween Boo-tacular. Enjoy treats with a twist. Get 10 free play points when you come in costume. And join Chuck E.'s haunted house party every hour. Only at Chuck E. Cheese.
This is a night.
This is the night
I was created for. I'm gonna put on my best disguise and go knocking on everybody's door. This is the night.
This is the night
I'm gonna hit the street. 'Cause this is the night folks are giving away so many good things to eat. Oh, people, you know life could be so sweet if every night was a night to go trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
Wouldn't it be sweet?
Trick or treat.
Just a trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
Wouldn't it be sweet?
Trick or treat.
Just a trick or treat.
When you hear the knell of a requiem bell, weird glows gleam where spirits dwell. Restless bones, ethereal lies, rise as spooks of every size.
Hello, everybody. I'm the Loud House Critic, one guy with 1,000 views, and all the episodes I must review. So, we got 5 days left until Halloween comes. And tomorrow, the theatrical release of Five Nights at Freddy.
Where to? Why do I always get the weirdos?
And to finish things up with October, I give you all Great Lakes Freakout. This one is the 39th episode from season 6, the 285th episode, and the 14th full-length episode of The Loud House. We're back with another Halloween special in The Loud House, only mix things up a little bit with the Casa Grandes. This is gonna be something great for me to review. So I went out of my way and decided to make this an all-star cast review with the most gifted, talented YouTuber critics I have ever guest on my show. Hit it!
Everybody, I'm glad I can make it. This is Andreas here.
Hello again for the 4th time, everyone.
Hello, hi, and greetings again. It sure feels good to be back and return after the loud cloud.
Hey everybody, Emil in the house here. You really know me as Mixer Time with Emil.
Hi everyone from YouTube, and it's nice to be here again. And I know some of you watched my first debut of the Kickoff review, and thank you, House Critic, for bringing me here.
Hello and happy Halloween, everyone. And man, do we have a special review today. Not only is it the second official Halloween special in the Loud House since Tricked in Season 2, but it's also the second Loud and Casa Grandes crossover of Season 6 as well.
Hello, everybody. I'm ThatGirlShae.
What's up, people of YouTube? And a happy Halloween.
Hello everybody, I am back again with a spooky Halloween special.
Hi-ho everyone.
I'm ready for this multi-crossover Halloween review.
Greetings everyone, this is STEAMTEAMDUBREUK, CC Trainer Ling, and I'm back to once again help the Critic and all these other fine people review the second Halloween special of The Loud House.
I thought this was gonna be a Halloween party, but I guess it sorta is. So, what's on today's schedule?
It's that time of the year this month in October, Halloween.
It's good to be here again on this time of year, especially on my favorite holiday, All Hallows Eve.
The one night where we can all indulge in the darker, creepier side of life, eat loads of candy, dress up as anyone or anything we want, watch scary movies, and have some scary stories to tell in the dark too. See what I did there? Anyway, as for the Season 6 Loud House Halloween crossover special with its former spin-off TV series, Casa Grande's Great Lakes Freakout, since this Loud House Halloween special had came out on TV over 3 weeks after the last ever episode of the Casa Grandes known as Movers and Fakers.
So I hope we will viewing this Halloween episode, huh? Let's see if this episode is actually good or one of those Halloween themed garbage like they did in the past.
I have quite a few things to say about this one, and so does everyone else.
Does it live up to all the hype? Well, let's grab our trick-or-treat bags, put on our costumes, and dive right in.
Okay, everybody, let's just take it easy. We're so excited to actually get this Halloween special out the way, and it's so happy to see all of you here in one go.
I tell you, this is gonna be an awesome review. This is gonna even be better than when you guys reviewed in school. Only difference is we're all together and we're reviewing something awesome instead of a disappointment.
But we're gonna make things a little easier for us. Since this is a Loud and Casa Grande episode together, we're gonna split down in 2 teams. So likely some of you guys would have to choose to either be on Team Loud House or Team Casa Grande. So much likely, if you're gonna be on Team Loud House, which is my team, you can actually speak when the Loud House characters are on set. But if you're gonna be on Team Casa Grande with AMILLEON, then you know how the drill is. You guys speak when the Casa Grandes are on set. Sounds easy enough?
As horror fiction author R.L. Stine himself would always say in the Goosebumps TV show from the 1990s, viewers beware, you're in for a scare. I always wanted to say that.
So I say, let's get right into it.
Well, start putting your votes in, and let's get started.
Trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat for Halloween. Better give a treat that's good to eat if you want to keep life serene. Trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat the whole night through. Little scalawags with fiendish gags can make it tough on you. So when ghosts and goblins by the score ring the bell on your front door, better not be stingy or your nightmares will come true.
Thanks for picking me up, Lori. I'm so excited to trick-or-treat in Great Lake City. I've never gotten city candy before.
Already off to a good start. You can almost never go wrong with a Loud and Casa Grandes crossover episode, except for maybe the Loudest Thanksgiving and especially the Casa Grande special Cursed.
Who cares about candy? Next to Valentine's Day, Halloween is the most romantic holiday of the year.
Bitch, there's a lot more to actually Halloween than just that. Don't you not even like getting candy on Halloween? I mean, that's the best kind of thing what kids like, doing, dressing up and getting candy. I'm sure you had a sweet tooth in your time. Oh yeah, I remember how crazy you were during Christmas time, opening everybody else's Christmas present before they could even fucking do it.
Talk about a Christmas holic. Waka waka! But aside from that, I wonder how trick-or-treating works in the city. Because we've always done it in the suburbs and other stores, but never in the big city.
I don't think so either, because most people would be shopping, would do their trick-or-treating at the mall, you know?
Please tell me you and Bobby won't make this holiday lovey-dovey like you do all the others.
Isn't that Valentine's Day, not Halloween? When has Lori and Bobby ever did anything for Halloween? I mean, we never seen Bobby in tricks.
Lori and Bobby both claiming Halloween to be the most romantic time of the year? Yeah, I definitely might think otherwise, since Halloween is usually associated more with horror and scares than romance, while Valentine's Day is usually supposed to be considered as the most romantic time of the year. For autumn, Men and women's emotions are stronger in the autumn than at any other time of the year.
Trust me, even you will literally be impressed when you see our matching costumes. They're the same ones Mom and Dad wore on their first Halloween date.
Wait a minute, isn't Lynn Sr. afraid of Halloween? Because of Trix, he's supposed to hate Halloween, right? Well, I guess this episode is treating like Trix never even happened. Also, why the hell does Lynn Sr. and Rita look like they're the exact same age as they do today? I like Lynn and Rita's costumes. It's very nice.
Yeah, not so sure I'd call a scarecrow costume romantic. Maybe a king and a queen or something like that. But a scarecrow? Lori and Bobby should wear matching pajamas at Christmas time. Now that would be romantic and cute.
I was gonna make a Wizard of Oz reference, but nah, it's too easy.
Well, I just want to trick or treat with Ronnie Ann.
Well, he has gotten candy from the neighborhood outside of Royal Woods and tricked.
Dude, you went to a gated community and tricked and got full-size candy bars from a bunch of rich people. You really think you're going to get the same thing here? I doubt it.
Why don't you want to trick-or-treat with Ronnie Ann? I thought you hate her.
Little boy, you still trick-or-treating with that little brat? The hell is wrong with you? Don't you realize about how many times she's actually abused you before?
Maybe it's a come in Miss Piggy thing.
Bullshit! This ain't no fucking relationship they're going through, Andreas, and you know that. Think about it. If Lori marries Bobby, what will make them?
Yeah, I get that. Try telling that to everyone else on DeviantArt and other fanfics.
I try and fail, but there's so many people that are just thick in their head.
I'm sorry, Lincoln. I can't go trick-or-treating tonight.
What?
Whoa, what the fuck? Is it just me or does Ronnie Ann's voice sound a little different than how the way she sounded usual?
Yeah, I noticed that too. I mean, before she sounded like a preteen, but now she sounds like she's younger.
Ha, nice try, Lincoln. Even if Ronnie Ann came to the door that you were facing, you still wouldn't be scary. So ha ha ha.
It's complicated.
Seizing Nismo streamers! This is gonna be a great addition to the Mercado. Hola, Lincoln! Yeah!
Did I hear the smashing of the basic substructure of the human body?
No, the sound you heard was someone actually making fuck on your wife.
I think it's bizarre that I haven't cut your motherfucking nuts off.
Looks like the perfect time for a family lesson in osteology.
Oh, darn! I can't! I have to finish everyone's Halloween costumes.
Ooh, I wonder what types of costumes that Kawada makes.
I'd get out of.
I'd get out of. I'd get out of town.
What do you say, Tiffany?
Eat your heart out, Barbie.
Well, at least you don't have to make them for Frida and Carlitos since they're visiting Grandpa Danny.
Ooh, maybe they'd like to hear my lesson. Hello, Frida. Did you know that the human body is... why are you groaning?
What's so funny?
That was funny. It's the same thing like when Lynn told Rita about, you know how Lynn and I always crack our best jokes? Mm-hmm. Yes. That's the same kind of reaction I'm getting from that. Every time that Carlos goes into one of his long talks.
I felt so bad for his wife. How did she end up marrying that?
Maybe she's into brains.
Get the f*** out of here!
Carlos, no offense, but not everyone wants to hear about boring and uninteresting facts on Halloween, even those that relate to Halloween.
Mijo, what are you doing? That jack-o'-lantern isn't scary.
Really? I think it's terrifying how handsome he is.
Survey says...
Yeah, nice try, Carl. That's not even scary at all.
I am so grateful that they don't have cousins that are married.
Terrifying's too nice of a word.
Lincoln, I thought I heard your voice. I need someone new to taste my horchata.
Oh my gosh, that's delicious.
You're just saying that. I'll add more cinnamon.
Andreas, I'm not even so sure if any of you guys are actually into Mexican food or so much into the cooking of her skills.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah, I've ate a couple. They're not so bad.
Okay, you've gotta tell me what's going on.
This year, all of the shops on our block are competing to see who can create the scariest store. They somehow convinced Ernesto Estrella to judge it.
Oh, he's that famous astrologist your abuela loves.
Oh, I remember Ernesto Estrella. He's a famous TV star that Rosa obsesses over. He's pretty entertaining and George Lopez does a pretty great job of voicing him. But I personally really didn't like him in the Casa Grande special Cursed. Man, that was an awful special.
Oh god, not this guy again. I'm getting flashbacks to his time in the Casa Grande's episode Cursed, and we all know how bad that one turned out. I feel as if we're going to get something just as stupid regarding him before the end of this episode, but let's just keep going.
Shit, two things. One, this dude isn't a transsexual, is he? And secondly, that voice is still disturbing of Ronnie Ann. I mean, do some of the people in the studio not even care how Ronnie Ann used to sound anymore? I mean, take a listen to all the Lincoln Loud voices. Some of them still exactly sound like it's Lincoln's eighth, and then some of them sound a little too squeaky when they're him, and you can notice his voice too.
Have you two been down here hugging this whole time?
Bobby, what did I say about being lovey-dovey on Halloween?
Sorry, Ronnie Ann, but this is a super romantic holiday, and Lori and I want to do it right.
Okay, why the hell were Lori and Bobby doing romance stuff outside in public? At least do it inside in your private home.
Oh, well, what are you gonna do? I mean, hey, it's Lori and Bobby. Of course they're gonna be lovey-dovey, even on Halloween.
Wait, I thought Valentine's is the super romantic holiday. What's next? Love Day? That's something I got from The Simpsons 200th episode.
Shit, suppose the next holiday you'll be making in February is Sex Day.
Please don't tell them they're having sex.
None of that.
I'm sorry.
I hope fucking not, because I remember seeing a Harley Quinn episode about this shit, and it got real crazy how the way Bane grew as a fucking giant.
Oh yeah, that was a one-of-a-kind special.
It's kind of cringy too, if you ask me.
Yeah, at this point, I'm not sure which family is weirder, the Louds or the Casagrandes. All I can say is, good luck to Lori and Bobby's future kids. They've got a double line of crazy in their genes.
Well, after we finish decorating the Mercado. Babe, we're in this awesome competition.
I was just filling Lincoln in. The scariest store gets to make a commercial with Ernesto Estrella.
It would be huge for us.
Shit, if you do win, could you actually leave the message for this guy? Tell him I'm getting tired of doing these little fish stick commercials. They're kind of fucked up when they're raw. Especially how I have to fucking eat them.
And we are so gonna win.
Jesus, crow! Oh, it's like a giant Halloween monster took a big dump in here.
What happened to all our decorations?
Ain't no Halloween party like a Sergio Halloween party.
Survey says...
Of course Sergio was going to do something stupid like that. Never trust this stupid parrot.
God dang it, Sergio.
Shit, nothing like a poetry hangover.
That bird's got so many issues. I would have Iago as my sidekick rather than Sergio.
This bird has got to go.
What shall we do with the drunken parrot? What shall we do with the drunken parrot? What shall we do with the drunken parrot early in the morning?
You ruined everything, you stupid bird. You ruined
Enough! We'll never win now.
I really wanted that commercial.
Maybe Lucy can help. No one makes Halloween scarier than her.
That's a good idea, Weekend. Lucy is an expert of making Halloween decorations and Paul's more scary.
Oh, you can never go wrong with Lucy Loud and Halloween decorations, ever.
She is the spook expert when it comes to this certain holiday.
I feel like this is about to get more interesting, not just because all of us are here. About to almost have every character from the Loud House come here.
Ah.
Yeah, and she wasn't even the main character of the last Halloween special.
Yeah. If Trick is anything to go by, she's the queen of Halloween. Or, as Luna would put it, Halloween's kind of crazy with a spooky little girl like her.
So Lori drives back to Royal Woods to get Lucy.
Hey, Mia, tell me what you think of my horchata.
OMG, that is literally the best!
You're sweet to say so, but you're wrong. It clearly needs more vanilla.
I got a hunch this constant tasting of the horchata is going to serve a purpose later on.
I've always wondered, what is an horchata?
Lady, what's the point of having test tasters if you're always just gonna say they're wrong? Why don't you just taste it yourself?
Thanks for coming, Lucy. I'm flattered the Casa Grandes want my help.
Thank you for letting Boris come along too. I'm so excited for Halloween in the big city.
Lucy, you emo bitch, you only brought Boris? You could not bring Haiku for this little trip? This could have been more interesting, but why Boris, for fuck's sake?
I guess he's the quote-unquote comic relief of the Morticians Club.
Oh great, now my parents are going to like this episode because of Boris.
Okay, I'll admit it. Lucy and Boris are both definitely well-fitting characters to use in this Loud House Halloween crossover special with the Casa Grandes. But where are the rest of the members of Lucy's Mortician Club like Haiku and Dante?
I prefer Haiku.
Lucy, muchas gracias for helping us.
It's my pleasure.
Hold up, why is Lenny in this shot? She wasn't even in the car. It's not like she's going to show up at any point in this special. Or will she?
Those goddamn animators. I swear to God, why are they so lazy this season? Well, maybe this will be the only animation error this episode, right? Right?
Bruh, I know I can't be the only one who just saw that. I mean, Lenny wasn't even in the car, and now all of a sudden she's getting out of the car. I usually don't even catch these animation errors, but this one right here, I honestly believe this is the worst error the Loud House has ever made.
Really, scaring people brings me joy.
And this must be the legendary Gramps that Lori's been telling us about. Nice to meet you, sir.
Boris is actually a child.
What the hell?
Excuse me, what?
Motherfucker, you look like you're 17 years old.
Boris is a child? I have so many questions. And by so many, I mean one. And that one question is, how old is this man? Or kid? Or whatever the fuck you want to call him.
Yeah, this is gonna be the running joke of this special, isn't it?
I've seen worse in the actual show. Shit, Boris saying he's only 9 years old. He looks more than fucking that. He should be in middle school.
Hey, Carlota, you look stressed. What's up?
I'm just really behind on making everyone's costumes for tonight. I'm never gonna finish on time.
Boo-hoo!
Sucks to be you then, doesn't it?
What if you had help? Lenny is awesome with fashion.
That's a great idea. Babe, would you mind going back to Royal Woods to get her?
Yeah, I get a feeling that Lori's going to suffer throughout much of this episode. Driving back to Royal Woods and picking up his sister, and then suddenly they got to get something done and better for their little decoration. But you know what? It's going to get real interesting. I love where this is going.
Lori is literally gonna say, Bobby Boo Bear, you literally owe me gas money.
Lenny was just standing over there only a few seconds ago. Damn, were these animators that impatient to get Lenny on screen that they just placed her in the background just to let everyone know she's going to appear later on? Just... God, this animation error annoys me so much.
No, don't you dare bring Lenny into this episode. She's going to ruin this episode.
We'll still have plenty of time for our romantic Halloween celebration.
Oh, it would really help me out, Lori.
That's not going to work with me. I'm telling you, you're wasting your time.
All right.
The spider.
Oh yeah, it ain't Halloween without Lucy Loud, that's for sure.
Oh, nothing like having a skeleton in the refrigerator. Well, I can just say it's better than having a skeleton in the closet.
Oh, I get it. Maybe he spent 100 years trying to find the right milk without the wrong expiration date.
Shit. Expired milk.
At the Quickie Mart, Apu always does that crap.
old cheap bastard.
What is he, the universe's flip?
Pussy.
Oh, sorry. Boris sleeps with his eyes open.
I know this is animated, but...
Because it is? Who the hell sleeps with their eyes open?
Do you know if people can really sleep with their eyes open?
Oh, if you want advice on that, there's an actual video I can put in the description below, and trust me, it's gonna blow everybody's fucking mind how the way this works.
And on top of that, this isn't the first time we've seen an animated character sleep with their eyes open.
Thanks for all your help, everyone. The Mercado looks super scary.
Wow, Hector, the Mercado looks great. But I've been doing some recon for you.
Oh, yeah? What?
Oh, come now. Wilma, you really don't know?
No, what?
Unfortunately, Margarita's really outdone herself at the hair salon. She's giving out new hair boos.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Shit, just take that big-ass hair and them shiny teeth out of here. Oh, my God. This isn't Simpsons, you know, people. And tall hair is not meant to be like that on a guy. Holy shit, this is fucking scary.
Yeah, and this ain't even rated R.
No shit.
Y'all can just take that big ass hair and those evil ways and raise the fuck up out of here, cuz.
Don't let those damn cats in.
I think I know how to make the Mercado even scarier.
Oh no, not those stupid cats again.
How are those cats still around?
Shit, nothing like turning a street into a catastrophe kind of look. And all those cats, I'm not gonna lie, they kind of look like something they from a Chuck Jones kind of cartoon. I'm not even sure if he actually directed this cartoon or not with all those cats that look like that.
Oh, you mean Gay Paris?
Oh!
That was a feature-length movie.
So now we actually have Lenny arrive in the Great Lakes.
Thank you so much for coming!
Oh, so we're just going to treat Lenny like she didn't even appear in the episode at all, even though we clearly saw her in the previous scene? I don't even understand this show anymore.
Well, at least they're gonna have a good time. Again.
I know. You know, I saw a lot of videos that Lenny and Carletta are practically the same, only Lenny's the blonde, if you catch my drift.
Yay, Rennie's back, and I hope Rennie and Cora have a great bonding time in one of the future episodes.
You know, Lori has traveled to Great Lake City 3 times already in this episode, and it's a 3-hour trip both ways between there and Royal Woods. How is it not already sunset by this point in a story that's supposed to take place in October?
You can brief me on the way up. What are we looking at?
Silk, cotton, wool, and I was thinking linen.
Linen in October? Now that's scary.
Lenny thinks that linen in October is scary. I wonder what makes her think of that, despite being the fashion expert in the Loud House.
Don't you dare ruin this episode, Lenny. I swear to God, if you ruin this episode, I'm going to blame the episode entirely on you. Everything is your fault. She's going to ruin this episode, isn't she? God damn it.
Language, everyone. Hi, babe.
Lisa, what are you doing here?
None of our siblings found my musings on All Hallows Eve to be interesting, so they offered me $50 to, and I, quote, take my dull facts elsewhere.
$50? Well, if you ask me, Lisa, totally worth it.
Shit, you really are the world's biggest sucker.
Yeah, Lisa, I can't blame them since no one but you cares about it.
It wouldn't kill you to show some emotions every now and then, and Lisa.
Did someone say dull facts? You're speaking my language.
Oh, I swear to God, if you keep talking, I'm gonna gut punch you.
Lisa, would you like to help me reassemble a skeleton while discussing the mythology behind this spooky holiday?
I apologize for that amateurish display of emotion.
So much for being a mature 5-year-old. Nothing too wrong with being immature, you're still a kid.
Why did that E from Lisa get me every single time?
Oh god, now we got 2 nerds.
Not gonna lie, but seeing Lenny and Carlota and Lisa and Tio Carlos together is actually well-fitting because of how their personalities and interests quite match with each other.
These two match so perfectly. They're both nerdy and annoying, and both their families are irritated by them. I feel like they will work very well together, at least for a little while, but it's not gonna last very long because there's not much time till both of them are just trying to prove the other one wrong and think that they're better than the other one. So I don't see this little team lasting for very long, but it's a great idea.
Ugh,
Boo Boo Bear, I am so ready to start our romantic Halloween celebration. Is the Mercado all decorated?
Not yet. We just need to wrangle the pack of angry neighborhood cats, which means we need Lana.
Seriously?
Oh, god damn it. Again? Really? That sun better be setting by the time Lori comes back.
Seriously, they're going to make her drive another 6 hours just to get Lana again? I swear to God, what is wrong with these people? So that means Lori's total driving time is 21 hours. Holy crap, guys, please just give Lori a break.
I see the disappointing face that Lori actually makes, but I have to admit, it's going to get so much interesting. Bringing more loud siblings in. I mean, wouldn't it make a lot more sense to bring the whole entire family? Not including mom and dad, in fact. Because honestly, they would make a scene.
Especially Lynn. You know how much he hates Halloween.
Pussy.
And on top of that, when are we actually going to get a backstory about how did Lynn started to hate Halloween?
We may fucking never know that for sure, won't we?
It would mean a lot to me, Mija.
Yeah, you know I can never say no to you, Mr. C.
I was counting on that.
Despite everything Lori's done in the past and all the mean things she said and done to Lincoln, we all have to agree that she's such a sweetheart.
Pathetic.
1, 2 vampires! I love it!
Hey, where did that lightning come from?
Yeah, Connor doesn't have to count.
Oh well, if you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah, nice try, you three. You're still not even scary. Especially you, Carlo.
Shit, what can you expect from a bunch of guys who sleeps all day and they're up all night drinking?
I get it.
I hear you guys need a cat wrangler. Well, you called the right person.
Uh-oh, Lana is here. I hope she can manage to make those cats behave.
It's better not to question it. It's Lana. She could do anything with animals.
Oh, if there's nothing that Lana can actually handle, it's handling the animals around them. If anyone remembers the frickin' Savage Bunny episode.
Lana? Where did she go?
This way, guys! Stay in formation!
Okay, how in the hell is Lana able to do that? You can train wildcats, but you can't train that psychotic bunny.
Lana taming the city cats is something I never knew I wanted. Makes me pretty happy, actually.
Well, never mind. I take back what I said. Lana did a very good job.
Okay, I can see the sunset in the background. I'm all better now. Now, I would say it's probably 6 o'clock at this point, but I know I'm going to eventually be proven wrong.
I also rounded up some tarantulas. I thought they might add a little extra scare.
Lana, you're our Salvadora. Oh, we've got first place in the bag.
Wow, this is incredible.
Oh no, it's that shiny teeth Vito again.
My shiny teeth that twinkle just like the stars in space. My shiny teeth that sparkle add beauty to my face.
But I got bad news, Hector. Mr. Hong has really gone to town with his market. Scary as all get out. He's even made Bee-Bum-Boo.
I have an idea. Lucy can summon a ghost. Right, Luce?
That's not going to happen again. If anybody remembers Haunted House Calls, if anybody actually remember what happened the last time, you think that everyone would learn their lesson not to actually wake the dead. But it's the Loud House. We gotta do it.
We'll take him.
Por favor, Lucy. It'd really help the Mercado win first place and get that commercial.
You're summoning a ghost? No thanks. You guys have fun.
Yeah, don't leave me hanging. I'm going too.
Survey says...
Back the
up!
Boris, what do you think?
Boris doesn't see any way this can go wrong. Let's do it.
You know what? I'm gonna play it here.
You'll be sorry!
To win a contest Halloween night,
send us a spirit to add to the fright.
Are you sure that's even part of the spell book? Because I don't remember seeing anything like that in an actual spell book before. But they so much summon the ghost, and you probably guess who the fuck it is already.
Open a portal, send over a ghost, allow us to scare Ernesto the most.
And salutations. The name's Buzz.
Ugh, what a surprise.
What's wrong, Lucy? Not surprised to see an old friend of yours?
I guess not. Bye.
Hey, does anyone remember when I keep saying that the Loud House movie is non-canon? Well, this scene basically proves my point. Cause if anyone even remembers that film, Lucy summons up her ancestor ghost, Lucia, and Lucy says she summons up Buzz in Haunted House Call, and this episode came out right after that episode, and House Call has been referenced here and not the Loud House movie. Also, Lucia never appears again in the show. So, yep, that's proof right there that the Loud House movie is non-canon despite what the wiki says, since the movie has never been referenced in Season 5, and it's only been referenced a few times in Season 7.
A delight to see you, Lucy Loud. To what do I owe this conjuring?
I should have known you'd be here. I can smell fish for miles, which is odd because I believe the nearest ocean is 3 rings down.
Hello again, Buzz. So, there's this Halloween contest, and we need you to scare...
Let me stop you right there. Instead of what you need, let's focus on what I get.
I'm surprised Buzz is totally chill with Lucy after what she and her friends did to him in Haunted House Call. I'm guessing they made amends off screen at some point. So I guess you could say all those hard feelings they had have passed on. Huh? Get it? Passed on?
You can have anything you want in the Mercado. Now you've got Buzz's attention.
So this dude is basically a combination of Luann and Flip. A weird combination that I never imagined was possible. The pranks and jokes from Luann, and the greediness and concern about what he gets out of it from Flip.
Are you sure ghosts can actually eat something? Because honestly, they got no intestines, you know.
I can't believe I forgot the straw wig for my scarecrow costume.
It's okay, babe. Lenny and Carlota can make you a wig out of a mop head.
Survey says...
My boobs are killing me because you use them to balance an AK-47! Now get out!
Bobby, I need to wear the wig my mom wore on her first Halloween date with my dad. It's tradition!
Okay, you know what? I'm just going to say it. This whole scarecrow tradition thing makes no sense. If they want a tradition, why not just do a couple's Halloween thing as vampires? Lori was a vampire in Tricked, and Bobby was a vampire in the Casa Grande's episode New Haunts. Hell, he's even continuing his own vampire tradition in this episode. This scarecrow thing is out of left field for these two, since they have both had a vampire thing going on for a while, and now it's whatever. Just whatever.
I have to go back to Royal Woods. I promise I'll be back in time for our Halloween, Boo-Boo Bear.
Okay, I'll be waiting, my little candy corn.
Baby girl, you just way too much for me. I just can't with you. For real, for real. Think I might need a drink. Be right back, guys.
Okay, everyone trick-or-treating, line up for your zombie costumes.
Just wait till you see my zombie cheerleader costume. Now where am I gonna get some really huge pom-poms?
Where's Boris's costume?
Oh, Chico, you are perfect the way you are.
You flatter, Boris. If there were any blood in my veins, I would blush.
Don't flatter this guy. Not even a kid, idiot.
If there was any blood in your veins, you're still alive. Just saying.
Don't forget zombie CJ. Brains.
If he had a brain, he played with it.
But CJ does make a good zombie.
That sounds nice and scary, guys. Let's take 5.
Oh, wow. Scario and stereo.
Wow, talk about an orchestra. Ha, get it? You hear that, Luann? I did a pun first. Ha, suck it.
You know what? You know what? We need to get these cats to sing the Meow Meg song.
I'm not sure that'd be too much necessary. Especially you gotta train a fucking cat to do that. Especially if they're making little cat videos doing the frickin' Star Wars theme.
Enjoy this image of Lana, folks, because this is the last time you're going to be seeing her in the episode.
Alright, but I swear to God, if one of those on-diff perks are trying to get me, looking for the wrath of my flamethrower!
Okay, we're all ready for Ernesto Estrella. Wait, where's our secret weapon? Buzz! Hey, Buzz! Ah!
I'm actually working for Mr. Hong now. I never knew how good Korean barbecue is. Sorry, Hector, old pal.
Son of a bitch!
Oh, you traitor!
I suppose we ain't gonna send this bastard back to the other side, aren't we? Let's pray like hell he goes back.
Now what do? We just gave a secret weapon to the competition. Can we even still win?
Heck yeah, we can! Looks like Lucy left her spellbook behind. Now we can conjure another even scarier ghost.
Oh no. No. That's a very bad idea.
Nonsense, poopy pants!
God damn! Ooh, pee as well. God, I wish this was Ren and Stimpy. At least an electric fence would make its way in there somehow.
Come on, guys! We have the power to make this the scariest and most winningest Halloween ever!
This is gonna be hell on earth. We'll be right back, folks.
Much better. Maybe y'all can deal with Lori's extraness now.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Now to pause and refresh. For your convenience, we have an attractive refreshment stand in the lobby with buttered popcorn, golden good and hot from the popper, your favorite candies, wholesome and rich with a flavor treat for every taste, ice cream and other good things to eat, plus delicious Coca-Cola. So bright and bracing with the tang and tingle unmatched by any other beverage. Enjoy ice-cold Coca-Cola at our refreshment stand right now.
Now back to the show. Do you see how your patience paid off?
Oh, so they're already back, alright. Now, okay, so where were we, fellas?
Let's see. I think the Casa Grande boys were about to summon a ghost. Surely nothing will absolutely go wrong there.
Don't say that. Every time someone says this in the Loud House or a Casa Grande episode, shit always happens. Shit, how is it every time, every horror movie, every white person say we split up when black person say we gotta stick together? Guess that's why we should have Jordan Peele start directing these movies now.
Time to get to work! If we want to win the Halloween contest and get Ernesto to make our commercial, we need to summon the scariest ghost ever!
I'm gonna kill that kid one day.
Survey says...
Ooh, this one looks good! Creature from beyond, spirit from the dead, flesh and evil spawned, terror will be spread!
Creatures of the night.
I need you to try my horchata!
Oh no, not you again.
Delicioso, mi amor. still missing something. Maybe coconut.
Survey says...
Jag it, a brag it, we gonna make it. Ow, bang bang, love coming at ya.
Oh, you daddy fucker!
I don't think the spell worked, Carl. Read it again.
Not gonna lie, after the zombie parody themed episodes we've gotten in the past, like season 1 with One Flew Over the Loud House and season 4 with The Last Slide on Earth, it's actually pretty cool to see actual zombies in the show now. Though that's probably due to the fact that I'm more tolerant of all the wacky stuff that's been going on from seasons 5 and 6.
That doesn't look right. Wait a second. Carl, you didn't read a spell for a ghost?
You cast the wrong spell! Zombies! Please, Lise. They prefer to be called the living impaired.
A lot of zombies!
Whoa! They're even scarier than a ghost! My mistake was genius.
Now we are totally gonna win the Halloween contest.
I know I'm forgetting something. I got the cargo, the crystal crew. Oh, yeah.
You freaking idiot!
You dicks! And let innocent people get hurt and eventually turn into zombies just to win some stupid competition? You two could be assholes sometimes, you know that? Especially you, Carl.
We gotta get him back before Ernesto comes to judge the store. How do we capture zombies? I should find Lucy. She probably knows. Oh, no fucking way.
If we ask her, she'll find out we used her spell book. We can handle this. Come on.
There! Pretty as a picture. Ah! Zombies! There! Pretty as a picture.
Nice work, Professor.
Right back at you, Lisa. It took two great minds for this reconstruction. Now let's get it down to the Mercado. The boys are gonna be thrilled we fixed it.
Sorry about that.
Well, those two should have thought ahead. Ah!
Do you actually think that was a good line, or is that what you do so the check gets paid by Richie Rich?
Who said I was rich?
On the bright side, now we can rebuild it and swap more Halloween knowledge.
Excuse me? So these two are happy to reconstruct what they've been working on all day long? Nerds of a feather. Stick together, I guess.
Okay, I've got the van keys.
And I've got a new costume.
Whoa, what in the fuck is this costume now? I'm sure Disney's not gonna have a bad reputation of them actually doing a CGI film about a little chicken.
Chicken Little! Nah, don't tell me the main character's name. I was happy in this anarchy of confusion.
And I've got new underwear. Those zombies were scary.
Bobby, you gotta stop getting scared.
Why do I have the feeling that him and Lynn are actually gonna be so much related?
Zombies? Oh, he means totally fake zombies.
By the judge of your terminal voice, somehow I feel like you guys did something really stupid. Again.
Dad, we did something very bad.
Did you wreck the car?
No.
Did you raise the dead?
Yes.
But the car's okay.
Uh-huh.
All right then.
What the hell was the whole point of that? Him actually be worried about the car than the freaking dead being raised? The fuck? It's Homer Simpson.
Yeah, it's not like everyone else knows that.
Fun fact, zombies love snacking on human brains and are hungriest at night.
Shit, every time I watch a zombie movie, I know the fuck what's going to happen so much in it.
Oh, look, it's 6:15. Feeding time.
What the fuck? Wait a minute, since when do zombies even have a fucking curfew about what time it's for them to feed and what time for them to sleep? I mean, zombies can't even fucking tell time.
This wasn't explained in Zombieland.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Why the hell is she still alive? We need to send those zombies back to wherever they came from before they hurt anyone. Or, you know, eat anyone. What? And let Hong or Margarita win the Halloween contest? No way.
Yeah, first we win the contest, then we send them back.
You kidding me, right? You just let innocent people get turned all because of some fucking contest! I swear to God, you all this close to make me summon Blix from Hella Bosses, assassinate all of you, and burn down the bodega within seconds!
Look! Zombie in the park!
Barney!
a zombie, but hey, when in Rome. Take that, Washington. Eat lead, Einstein. Show's over, Shakespeare. Is this the end of zombie Shakespeare?
Look, more zombies!
Little boy, I wouldn't say that much. First, those costumes kind of look real. And I actually not gonna lie, I like Lenny's costume. Out the way she looks like a zombie.
Our costumes are way better than theirs.
CJ, I don't think those zombies are people in costumes.
Hi, love the effort, but can we make a few suggestions about your outfits?
Okay, now we all agree. She really is one zombie.
I would dance and be merry. Life would be a ding-a-dairy if I only had a brain.
Open your mouth a little more, and let's rip this shirt.
Wow, that does look kind of real.
Which means...
Yes, say it. Please fucking say it. You guys know it already.
they're real zombies.
You stupid thundercat!
Ow.
Let's get these zombies back to the Mercado.
Abuelo, big one at 2 o'clock!
Holy fuckery, that's a big-ass zombie! And he's buff!
It's the Incredible Hulk's cousin.
Well, they're lucky it's not the Hulk as a zombie. There's an actual Hulk that becomes a zombie. In this case, Marvel zombies.
I can't pull him on my own!
Get back here, you undead bubble!
I was angry at you before, Loxley, but now I'm really pissed off.
He drove off with all our zombies!
There's only one thing to do.
We have to find Lucy and get her to help, or else the city is doomed!
But that means she's gonna know we used her spell book.
We're gonna have you drummed out of this business.
Kick him, Emmett.
Okay, fine, but I'm saying it was all Bobby's idea.
Quick, down this alley! Suckers!
Oh, the slip in the alley routine, that never usually works, even for the cops.
Let's move! What are you guys doing out here? There are zombies everywhere!
Lucy, I have something to confess. How do I put this?
You used my book of spells and unleashed real zombies.
How does she bloody do that?
I never thought Lucy actually be smart once. I think she might be the smartest zombie in all the land.
Well, when you take off a person's arm, which is still walking, it's not that hard to figure out.
Sorry.
You should really put a lock on that.
Okay, that was funny, boss. I'll give you that.
Boris was right. Lucy should have put a lock on that book.
Lucy, is there a spell that'll lure the zombies back to the portal at the Mercado?
The only thing zombies always want are brains.
That's it! We've got the 2 biggest brains in the city!
And is it really that hard to even imagine who's got the biggest brains in this city?
Oh, God. You mean they're gonna use...
Dad, Lisa! We decided that we'd love to hear all of your Halloween knowledge.
Really?
Of course! It sounds so fascinating!
Also a little boredom. I'm sure his wife would be interested in hearing the frickin' origin of Halloween. If anyone wants to hear how I tell the origin Halloween story, I'd be glad to give it to you. After when I'm not dead.
Speak into these microphones so the whole neighborhood can hear you.
Yes, please tell us.
I can't wait.
Finally.
Boris is ready to be wowed.
Testing.
Hey, Miss Fitzgerald!
Well, I believe Halloween dates back more than 2,000 years.
Correct. It started as a Celtic festival called Samhain, which means summer's end.
Okay, so you know how this is gonna go? I'm gonna go get a book right now.
Fuck this.
Then again, now's not the time since we got zombies running in the streets.
Trick-or-treating has existed since medieval times. Pranking was an essential part of the festivities, including placing livestock on rooftops and tipping over outhouses.
In the Middle Ages, people would go door to door and receive soul cakes to acknowledge the departed relatives of their neighbors. Later, it was only children who did this, thus starting an early form of trick-or-treating.
That's actually pretty accurate to what they're saying here. Halloween did started over 2,000 years ago because everyone at the time thought they believed in like witches and they would cast a spell on them. So they wear like costumes, scary the ones, to scare them away. And trick-or-treating did started in the 16th century, but it was not candy and everyone did it at the time. In the 1920s, trick-or-treating only started happening for kids, and here we are today.
I'm glad they did not teach all of this at school because it would bore the shit out of me.
You son of a bitch, Andreas.
I'm saying if I wanted to learn about the facts of Halloween, I would learn it at a Halloween festival, a Halloween museum, but not at a high school or elementary school.
Shit, I learned mine's actually reading a book and actually watching a documentary on Halloween, and it really got me into it. Especially when Charlie Brown and John Carpenter's Halloween have a connection to it.
Oh, look at those costumes. They look frighteningly real.
That's because they are real.
What?
Damn it, CJ.
You little Down syndrome son of a bitch.
Survey says...
Ooh, what's this?
You used us as human bait?
That's more. You ain't got nothing to be ashamed of, Lisa. You've always been bait in the family.
Well, I probably would have done the same thing to you, Lisa, since you're a lot dumber now. Or is your brain really that dumb, Lisa?
I guess Lisa knows how it feels to be used.
We're sorry, but we had to get them here so we could get rid of them.
So can we get started on the getting rid of them part? My brain is kinda important to me.
For what? All you ever do with your big brain ain't is blow up the house like twice a day, Lisa.
I don't know, Lisa is a lot dumber nowadays.
Allow me. Sigh, the zombie ate the page with a spell on it.
Well, Lucy, I guess you and everyone else are pretty much screwed. If only someone could step in and save the day with something they've been talking about since the start of the episode that could be used to kill the zombies.
Hey, it ain't too late. You seen how many zombie movies are? Put a bullet in their head, they can die easily. Simple as that.
Game over, man. It's game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now?
I think I finally perfected my horchata. Here, taste.
Did not see that coming.
What the hell is in that?
Unusual milk, cinnamon. Oh, I did add an extract from a rare vanilla plant that comes from the Popocatépetl volcano.
The what?
It only blooms every 200 years. No good?
Quite the opposite.
Your ingredients are perfect. Apparently, the zombies are allergic to volcanic vanilla.
What the fuck? Since when are zombies allergic to this shit?
Oh my gosh, Rosa, for these zombies, your horchata is literally to die for.
I swear, they keep making up new rules on how to get rid of zombies instead of just shooting them.
I thought I'd seen weirder shit in the movie Cooties or Zombieland.
I didn't know zombies were allergic to volcanic vanilla.
Kind of feels anticlimactic in my opinion, since I don't remember seeing a single scene in this episode where it foreshadowed that these zombies would be allergic to the volcanic vanilla in Rosa's beverage, to be honest.
Abuela, we're gonna need all your horchata. Ranier, we'll need all our water blasters too. Hurry, we'll keep the zombies busy.
Oh, I know exactly what time it is. It's time to boogie down.
combine our knowledge, we can beat them. All I'm saying is that it's exciting to work as a team and save the day.
Well, now that the entire team is assembled, I think it's time we get started.
Rip him to pieces!
Here I come! Come on, fellas, let's go!
Hector, I can't believe I have to give up Ernesto's horchata because you raised a horde of zombies.
Rosa, we're sorry. We'll find a way to make it up to you. Behind you!
How thoughtful. Thank you. Oh no, Lori! I totally forgot to prepare our romantic Halloween.
Shit, nothing like Lynn Sr. how the way he forgot their anniversary one time.
Survey says... No.
I'm back over there!
Mayday!
Oh, you're a scary drink of cola there, aren't you?
Wait, what the heck is going on here?
Hey, babe. Look, I gotta tell you something. Look out!
Not bad.
Bobby, did you literally have Lucy raise the dead and stage an entire zombie attack just so you could save me?
Oh, that was really just a guess?
That is the most romantic thing ever!
That was weird.
Nothing like feeling gullible as Lenny Loud.
Let's just hope Gavin won't do the same to impress Lenny.
Oh God, we'll get to him in a moment. Then again in a later episode if he does appear.
I love this holiday!
Happy Halloween, babe. Now, let's blast some zombies together. Like all couples do.
Maybe it's the way that I get nervous when you're around.
Nothing like a good Halloween romantic kiss.
Unless you are The Walking Dead, what other couples do you see fighting zombies? It wouldn't be bad if Disney did their own version of The Walking Dead with their animated characters. It'd be sorta cool.
But let's hope it doesn't scare any of the kids. Then again, there are some people that are actually born to be scared. I mean, they first tried it out with Snow White and Pinocchio, so you can't go wrong with that. So the Casa Grandes and the Louds actually dispose all of the zombies.
You know what I find fascinating about this scene? This episode was written by Alex Schwimmer, and he also wrote One Flew Over the Loud House. Both episodes, at least to an extent, deal with zombies, and the main characters fill their water guns with some kind of delicious liquid and use that liquid to put the zombies out of their misery, so to speak. I don't know if it's a coincidence, but I gotta give props for this kind of consistency.
Hola, it is I, Ernesto Estrella.
Uh-oh, he's here. What's he thinks about the store?
Wow, I did not see this guy coming right through the door, and he's just, what's that guy who likes to be a cross-dresser? RuPaul? RuPaul? Is that who the guy is?
Oh yeah, RuPaul. He was great in Amphibia.
Then again, I think he's just dressing up just because he's too flashy, like he's just being, like, a fashion-type Lenny Loud.
Here to judge your... Oh! Wow, these are some crummy decorations.
Who I think lives in the anus of the garbage monster from Fraggle Rock.
I'm afraid you do not win the contest.
You don't get a bitch pass just because you're old. Yeah, that's right, I said it. You come in here with your gangster granny attitude, think you can get away with dumping all over the lowly gypsy waitress? No way.
Before you go, please try this horchata Rosa made just for you. This is the best horchata ever!
Oh, I wonder what that even tastes like.
Rosa, you have dazzled Ernesto.
Ew.
Ew, don't do that.
I'm sorry, but can we not have a new ship that doesn't involve a normal person and a celebrity? Because if so, that'd be kind of fucked up. Out of all the ships we had in the show, this one is probably the most cringiest one ever.
You're already a married woman.
Try telling that to Muriel. She's still married to Eustace and she crushed on Johnny Bravo once.
Oh shit, did she really? When did this happen?
As Eustace and Muriel were hosting Cartoon Fridays.
Oh shit, I must have missed that one.
Unlike these decorations,
I'm off to declare Mr. Hong the winner. He has a ghost who loves Korean food.
Yes, ghosts always win.
Korean food? Shit, I never once ate Korean food. I'm much likely Chinese, but I'm more of an Italian kind of guy food.
Adios!
Allow Boris to get the door.
I think we found a new cursed image.
That's the scariest monster I've ever seen. You win. Your Mercado is besto.
I'm just gonna say it. I freaking like Boris now.
Kind of a lame way to win the contest, but at least Boris actually had a purpose in this story. Good on you, Boris.
Nothing to be born a sissy these days.
Wow, Boris can make anybody so scared sucking their thumb.
Shut up, Andreas. Don't fucking flatter him.
Wait, that wasn't a compliment.
The freshest produce, delicious horchata, helpful family owners. I see great savings in your future at the Casa Grande's Mercado. Es tu destino.
Is there any reason that somebody can actually put a bullet in my brain? Ah! Dad! Shot me in my fucking foot, man! What is people's problem with that?
That was awesome!
Now we better start thinking about how we're gonna win next year.
Leave that to me! Look what Lucy accidentally left behind.
How did he swipe that from Lucy?
Are you kidding me, Carl? Also, Lucy, you seriously need to keep track of your things.
Carl, I swear to Jesus Christ, you better not summon anyone else from that book. I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucking prick. Summon someone from that book one more goddamn time.
Ooh, here's a good spell for witches.
By the power invested in me, I hereby pronounce this ending as bull and shit.
Okay.
This shit is gonna happen again.
Survey says, I'll kill you. I'll kill all of you.
Sorry.
The Great Lakes Freakout. I will admit, this would be on the same level as the episode Tricked. There's so much that was actually done here, especially when you got the Louds and the Casa Grandes working together on Halloween. I enjoyed seeing so much of the characters with the Casa Grandes, Lori, Lincoln, Lanny, Lucy, Lisa, Lana, and even Buzz the Ghost was a good welcome combat. But if I had to nitpick one thing about this Halloween special, it's the fact of Lucy's spellbook, of how the way she's still able to summon ghosts, or how the way her spellbook's able to raise the dead. I can say ghosts actually do exist, but zombies? That's only for Hollywood. I think most of the best roles actually go to Lanny, Lucy, Lisa, Bobby, and Lori. Although I can give Boris a bit of a pass, because honestly I did not expect for him to be so useful in this episode. So really, this is actually a really good Halloween special of the Loud House and Casa Grandes combined. Sorry to cut this short, but we gotta get on with everybody else's opinion about this episode. Since I think this is probably the incredible all-star cast in the Loud House episode critic review.
Okay, I thought this was a fun episode. It didn't have the rest of the Louds in this, but I had a lot of fun with this too. Despite the fact that we had zombies and ghosts in this what's supposed to be grounded to reality show, I'll think of it more like Treehouse of Horror, since when it comes to Treehouse of Horror on The Simpsons, it's non-canon to the regular storyline we see with the episodes. I mean, Boris's running gag is still hilarious to me, and they should have more team-ups with Lenny and Carletta. Having Carlos and Lisa as the bait because they have the biggest brains, genius. Just genius. It's just like that Ronnie Ann and Lincoln are actually getting along, not pranking each other. Well, Ronnie Ann doing more of the pranking. And I have to say, this is just a fun episode. I don't know what else to say because I know it's animation and you can get away with anything in animation, but I think the Loud House doesn't have a set of rules. Like, even though it's supposed to be grounded to reality with the slice of life content, it thinks it can just get away with anything. But I'll make this an exception. This is one of the funniest Halloween episodes the Wild House ever had. Trick is still a good episode, but the Great Lakes Freakout is still fun to me. If you're into this, you can watch it once to see if it interests you. And if you do like it, you can watch it many more times. Well, I'm done here, so long.
I don't really have much to say about this episode, only I know it's like Tricked, but with the Casagrandes in it. And also, this episode is like a fusion of Dream a Little Dream and One Flew Over the Loud House. Nonetheless, I like the episode. It's cool.
This special was overall pretty great for what it is and what it tried to do. Although it felt more like a Casagrandes episode, it's always great to see more of Ronnie Ann and her family, especially when the spin-off show came to an end roughly around the same time that this special came out. The biggest issue I had with it personally is that I wish we could have gotten to have seen both families in their entirety. Like I would have also liked to have seen Frida, Luna, Luann, Maria, Carlitos, Lily, Lola, Lynn Sr., and Rita join in on the Halloween festivities also, so it kind of felt like wasted potential. But even then, the characters and interactions we did get were super fun and enjoyable. Lincoln and Ronnie Ann and Lori and Bobby go without saying, but other instances such as Lenny and Carlota, Lisa and Carlos, and even Lana and the City Cats were all very fun and entertaining. And it's always great to see my personal favorites like CJ, Hector, and especially Rosa as well. Ernesto Estrella was such a great callback to the spin-off show, and George Lopez as always did a great job voicing him. It was also nice to see some of the side characters from the spin-off show too, like Vito, Margarita, and Mr. Hong, but I definitely would have liked to have also seen the Chains again. I really missed Sid ever since the spin-off show came to an end, and I hope that she somehow appears in the actual show. And actually, Boris and the return of Buzz from Haunted House Call were also pretty cool additions to the episode also, though Boris being involved kind of makes Luna's absence in the episode more upsetting, since Nika Futterman also voices him, and if you're gonna bring Boris, why not bring the whole Morticians Club while you're at it? But most importantly, the zombies during the second act definitely raised the stakes, and it was awesome to see actual zombies in the show this time around after instances where we got parodies of zombie films like One Flew Over the Loud House and The Last Lion on Earth. But again, I think the main reason I enjoyed it so much was because of how much I've grown accustomed to the majority of the wacky stuff that was introduced in seasons 5 and 6. And even if the way they got defeated kind of feels out of place, it was still super cool nonetheless. Granted, some characters such as Sergio and especially Carl were pretty unlikable and annoying as they normally are, but thankfully they didn't drag the episode down too much, as every other character definitely made the episode worth it. But the two main questions that are on my mind are, how does this special stand against Trick and as a Loud and Casagrandes crossover? Well, it's not quite as good as Tricked. Reason being is that Trick had the benefit of having everyone in the Loud family and every one of Lincoln's sisters being involved in some way, shape, or form. But even with that, the sisters we did end up getting to see were used pretty effectively. And as a crossover, well, like I said before, it kind of felt more like a Casagrandes episode because it focused more on Hector, Bobby, and Carl. But again, even then, I'd still say it was handled pretty well because of all the fun and or unique character interactions we did get to see. More specifically, Lenny and Carlota working together to make the costumes, Lisa and Carlos talking about quote-unquote interesting facts, and Lana actually managing to tame the City Cats. And of course, seeing more of Lincoln and Ronnie Ann's stronger than ever friendship, and Lori and Bobby's mushy and gushy love for each other is always great to see. So while this episode isn't quite as legendary as Tricked, it's still a very great and all-around fun Halloween special that both Loud House and Casagrandes fans can enjoy.
Honestly, despite this episode, a middle one. Okay, look, I know you're thinking it's a good episode and it deserves to have a higher ranking, but there are moments they literally terrified me, and a bit moments of the episode that I didn't like, especially the stupidity hour Hector though. Then again, it's just my own opinions, don't judge. It's just... Okay, at least it's that stupid Ryan, I'll give them credit. Well, this was fun, but I really should be heading back. I've been banned my channel for far too long, and again, thanks again for having me. Peace out, homies!
Hey, it's good. My first poll is that it's really a great crossover for this episode. Next poll is I'm glad that the Wells and Cosmic Brothers are teaming up to save everyone in Great Lake City. George Lopez did a great job of voice as Ernesto Estrella. He is also voiced as Raphael, Alfo, and Will, and himself and Harley Quinn. This show is my most favorite TV show. I really love that they put Rennie Well in this special episode. I'm thinking that Rennie and Cora will be a great fashion duo, since they have a great taste of fashion. Special episodes have a great humor, setups, animation, voice actors, and actresses. First con is kind of predictable of this special episode because they are similar episodes who have already did in Halloween, which is Trick, Fly Bite, and Haunted House Call. Next con is Gaga Rosa because they kind of overuse it when Rosa tried to make a perfect horchata to win the competition during whole scenes. Letting Wiles Quick will bring me here.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there are moments where the episode can act a bit stupid, and dumb, with the spells and the whole how they deal with the zombies, but other than that, though, I really do feel like this episode was really fun and really cool, and how it brings all the Casa Grandes and almost all of the Loud House characters together to stop a zombie apocalypse. It was really fun, and I would really want to watch this episode all the time when it's Halloween. And so, yeah, this episode was fun to watch, and just straight up, it was just really cool to do.
So this episode was pretty enjoyable for what it's worth. But there's a reason why I don't rank this episode as higher as most people probably would put it. So if I had to choose between which Halloween special I definitely prefer watching, I would definitely choose this one. Tricks and this episode were both really boring, but this episode has a lot more interesting stuff in it, while Tricks literally has nothing interesting happening until like the last 5 minutes of the entire episode. But even if I prefer this Halloween special over Tricks, I'm not gonna lie, I actually almost call this episode a bad special. Mostly because of the first half. I mean, what really happens in the first half? Nothing. It's just the same thing happening over and over again. Also, it is very unrealistic that they keep making Lori drive a 6-hour drive from there to Royal Woods to Great Lake Cities, which means her total travel time was 27 hours. Holy crap! That's a lot. Also, this episode was so hyped to be a Loud House and Casa Grandes crossover, but only half of the Loud siblings even appear in this episode at all. In fact, Lana shouldn't even be in this episode. She was literally just there for filler, and then after that, she just disappeared from the episode entirely. Having Loud House and Casa Grandes crossover can be hit or miss. Normally, I'm not a huge fan when they do this. The offensive Loud House Thanksgiving special can prove of that. But this was okay in my personal opinion. And that is why I think it's hit or miss for having all the Louds and Casa Grandes. So maybe it is a good thing not all of them appeared in this episode at all. Despite my complaints about this episode, there are things I really like about this episode, and what makes it better than Tricks. The second half is way better than the first half, because actually stuff happens in it. Although I did hate Carlo in this episode, and really, the person that should have summoned up the ghosts or zombies is Lucy. I mean, come on, they have 2 episodes of Halloween that they could have easily done with Lucy, and yet they blew it both times. So, in my personal opinion, the Loud House should stay away from Halloween specials, unless they make a Lucy Halloween special. And don't even get me started on those god-awful animation errors this episode. I even noticed when I first watched it, this episode, where the hell did Lenny come from? She was not even supposed to be there. But on the plus side, at least this special is better than Tricks, which is why I prefer this one over Tricks any day. And that is my personal opinion on this episode. Thank you, Lada's Critic, for having me here on this Halloween special, and I hope everyone has a happy Halloween. It's time for me to go. Goodbye, everyone, and I hope everyone has a great day.
Shay? Shay? ThatGirlShae, wake up!
What? Is the review over already? Wow. What a couple drinks will do to a girl.
I think you've had enough to drink.
I was only supposed to have one drink, but then one quickly turned into two, and two into three. And well, the rest is history. My bad, y'all. I don't have many complaints about it. It's just honestly not one of my favorites. I actually like Tricked better than this episode. But this episode was likable. I liked that they included other Loud siblings besides Lincoln and Lori. It was kinda nice to see Buzz return. They should definitely do an episode with Lucy, Luann, and Buzz. Luann and Buzz really need to meet. Maybe there should be an April Fool's episode with them. Well, they kinda already have enough of those. But still, Buzz and Luann definitely need to meet. Would have been nice to actually have Luann in this episode. And also Haiku. Haiku is my favorite Morticians Club member besides Lucy. She and Lucy could have decorated and planned something together. But again, there was nothing terrible about this episode. It's just not one of my faves.
Okay, so the score I'm giving here is notably lower than the one I had when I first reviewed the episode when it first came out back in 2022. There's a lot I want to say, but I'm going to try to keep this as short as possible. Some of the good things I liked would be getting the legendary George Lopez to once again provide the voice for Ernesto, and seeing some of the Louds have interactions with some of their Casa Grande counterparts, if you will, such as Lenny and Carlota and Lisa and Carlos. I'll even say the whole zombie apocalypse wasn't really all that bad given the subtle consistency it has with One Flu from Season 1. Now, regardless of how one may feel about the show not being slice of life or grounded in reality in later seasons, I personally have no issue with the show using fantasy elements. Sometimes you just have to suspend your disbelief when it comes to cartoons and just try to enjoy the ride. That being said, however, the way the fantasy elements were used here were not all that great, even though I can appreciate them being used. The fact a more normal, everyday character like Carl can use a spellbook to conjure up zombies like it's no big deal just ruins the illusion of actual spooky characters like Lucy being among the very few who can do it. And speaking of Lucy, I found it odd how she was the one going trick-or-treating when it should have been Lana. Going based off their time in Tricked, their roles in this episode should have been reversed because Lucy was the one who helped decorate the Mercado for the contest and summoned Buzz to make the place very scary. Then again, why even bother having Lana or Buzz in this episode if they didn't really do anything to advance the story in the long run? They only appear in the first act to do whatever it is they were summoned to do and then disappear off screen and are never seen or heard from again. Their contributions to the contest were completely tossed out the window long before the final showdown with the zombies, so their cameos were just a big waste of time. And of course, the ending with Ernesto declaring the Casa Grandes as the winners all because Boris scared the crap out of him was totally stupid. Their store was a complete mess and they didn't deserve to win, and yet were given an ending where the main characters are handed an extremely undeserved victory. So to wrap things up, this episode will never be as good as Tricked from Season 2, and it definitely has its flaws, but I will say that for an episode of The Loud House that feels more like a Casa Grandes episode, this one is more of a guilty pleasure on my list. It's bad enough to notice its blatant shortcomings, but good enough to not make you rage quit, at least in my opinion. So thank you again, Mr. Critic, for allowing me to take part in this collaboration. It was great working with both you and everyone else in what I consider the best review yet. So until next time we meet, Whether it's here or my own review videos, this is Steam Team Read Up UK, CC Trainer Ling, signing off. Peace out, home slices.
What I enjoyed about Great Lakes Freakout from Season 6 of The Loud House was that it was really nice to see the Louds and the Casa Grandes interact with each other again after the Season 1 Casa Grandes episode Cursed, especially with the chemistries between Lisa and Tio Carlos and Lenny and Carlota. Although it was a great shame that not all of the family members of both the Louds and the Casa Grandes could appear in this Season 6 Loud House Halloween themed episode. The Louds and the Casa Grandes teaming up to fight the zombies was entertaining to watch. The callback to a previous Season 6 Loud House episode known as Haunted House Call, while unnecessary, was actually a nice touch. The zombies were used as a good threat for the Louds and the Casa Grandes in this episode. The horror-themed humor was good. The plot and premise of this episode were both enjoyable. And overall, like I said earlier, this definitely felt like a better Halloween special for the Casa Grandes than Curse of the Candy Goblin for their spin-off TV series, in my opinion. However, there are some, but not too many things that I didn't like about this Loud House and Casa Grandes Halloween crossover special, such as the fact that, like the Season 2 Loud House Halloween special Tricked, there is also a lot of wasted potential of not making Lucy the main character in this Loud House Halloween special because of her love of Halloween and anything horror related, especially with vampires. Lana, Lisa, and Boris all could have had more screen time and development to be featured in this Loud House and Casa Grandes Halloween crossover special. Although it was well fitting to see Lisa interact with Tio Carlos, like I said in the pro section earlier, there is a huge amount of inconsistency in this episode, most notably with how Lori was able to make 3 round trips from Great Lake City to Royal Woods and back without the sun going down during Halloween. The way how the Casa Grandes won the Halloween contest was actually quite underwhelming. And finally, like I also said in the pro section, it was a great shame that not all of the family members of the Louds and the Casa Grandes could appear in this episode. To conclude, I wouldn't say that this is the greatest horror and spooky themed Loud House episode in the show so far, but it's actually still a good and fun Loud House and Casa Grandes crossover episode that's also a decent Loud House Halloween special as well. So this is Vampire 1992 here, and in the words of the Crypt Keeper from the Tales from the Crypt franchise, have a happy Halloween, boils and ghouls, and I hope that you all have a spooktacular night with candy and scares.
Well, we did it! Woo! Oh man, I enjoy doing this with you guys. Even though I've only done like a few reviews with you guys, I feel like I've really become acquainted with all of you. Because, especially considering the fact that bonding with fellow Loud House fans has really been one of many things that's left a huge, wonderful impact on me, and I'm glad I got to do this review with you all. You guys are like family to me, and that's what made this extra special. I love you guys.
Not bad, everybody. This is actually a really good one. All those opinions you guys mentioned are really excellent ones. And I never thought I'd say this, but it was so great to have all of you together on this episode review special. Hopefully we can do this again some other time. This has been the Loud House Critic, and who's ready for 5 Nights of Freddy?
So when ghosts and goblins by the score, ring your bell or pound your door. Better not be stingy or your nightmares will come true.
to own